Hi there everyone, it's me again, Timmy64 here with another one of these like videos on where I do sort of like I don't know, YouTube documentary or something. But today I want to talk about something that's just genuinely getting worse over time. And I'm talking about the dead internet theory. Now, first off, this is gonna just be me also talking about how TikTok is devolving and how YouTube Shorts is evolving. But first, we need to just look back first. We're gonna have to just first start with the first layer. First off, what is the dead internet theory? The dead internet theory is basically a concept on where bots basically take over internet, basically like comments and other stuff. But of course, this isn't technically entirely true. I mean, probably like 50%. But now I actually want to get into the good stuff here. Basically, on how TikTok is devolving and how YouTube Shorts is devolving. First off, we need to look at the audience. Now, TikTok itself is genuinely taken down by a lot of generations: Gen Z, Millennials, Gen X, and also a little bit of Gen Alpha. Now, also, I'm gonna put this way. Now, you probably know Gen Z. Maybe you are Gen Z, and if you're watching this, just get out of here because I'm gonna be starting offending some Gen Zs. Just if you're gonna find this video offensive, Gen Z, then just get out of here. The exit button, the click back button is free. You can just get out of here if you want to. But of course, if you are technically gonna have to survive and watch this video, be my guest because you're gonna have to be in now for the next few probably like minutes or so. Anyways, first off, I want to look at the first corniest and most worst ever basically type of Gen Z comments. Now, what do I mean by this is basically ever since TikTok has added basically their, how may I put this way? Basically, ever since they added the sticker filter, it has been genuinely getting out of hand. For example, let's roll some, shall we? Basically, I'm gonna start showing screenshots. So here we go, let's show them. So first we have here, we are stuck in a zombie apocalypse, but we're Gen Z. The comments here, let me quick ask ChatGPT what to do. Yes, no school tomorrow. So yeah, these are just some of the most terrible comments. See, I guess the dead internet theory, we are going too far now. Because at this point, I'm also, I don't know what I'm gonna say. Because I noticed, remember, I may not be Gen Z, generally I'm just Gen Alpha here recording this video. Because remember, in the past, many generations bully each other. Gen Z is bullying Gen Alpha, which is actually sad. But at the same time, Gen Z can't quite bully us because them themselves, they are just corny as hell. So yeah, Gen Z is bullying us, but even in themselves, they are just dumb as hell. Plus, almost like, I think like 50% or something are using AI. Yeah, it's that bad on Gen Z. Because of them, they're just genuinely one of the most terrible futures. Here's just a few more screenshots. Let me just go get them real quick. So we have one called "Did anyone bring food?" and we have also "No Wi-Fi in the raccoons. What are you talking about?" and much more here, and also this. So yeah, some very bad stuff here. I don't know what am I gonna else say, but I'm probably also gonna be just rolling the next few screenshots. So just more proof of concept, and I'm gonna be showing here. So get your eyes ready, Gen Z, because I'm exposing you. And if you are technically Gen Z, why are you still here? But anyways, yeah, I'm pretty much Gen Alpha trying to expose Gen Z for pure brain rot like this. But anyways, let's just roll the next few screenshots, shall we? Here they are. So it says here, you woke up mid-operation, but we are Gen Z. Let's see the comments, shall we? Let me just take a picture of my breath for my friends to see that I can tell I have one. Let's see more. Wait, let me ask ChatGPT. Me realizing I forgot to shave. So yeah, I'm just showing more proof here. Just to show how bad our brains are just evolving compared to YouTube Shorts. I'm gonna be showing, but yeah. So this is just genuinely the worst part I could possibly find on TikTok, because ever since this TikTok, I mean like TikTok stickers, images, it's just too out of hand. I'm sorry. Yes, I am Gen Alpha. Yes, I am saying this stuff, and you're probably Gen Z, and you're probably gonna be offended at some point. But I'm being honest because for many years, I'm like, how do I put it away? For many years, like back in 2025 and other stuff, TikTok would all time bully YouTube Shorts for like their corny, cringy, terrible 8-year-old AI generated brain rot and also comments. But looks like the tables have turned now. Now, if you dare try to start trying to be like, actually, Timmy64, I don't care. Just why did you click on this video? That's my question. But anyways, this is just my whole point. Okay, but also I kind of also want to showcase a sort of example on effort in videos. For example, I'm gonna show a screenshot of a video in my YouTube Shorts section I posted. So here's the screenshot and here's the results. Now, if you saw there, it's basically me explaining on basically on how much my videos here get. Now, if I had to compare, basically, let's see, on TikTok, basically my videos get very little views and also likes. If I had to compare it to YouTube Shorts, it got 12 likes and also a bunch of comments. Of course, if you want to see this video, just go visit my TikTok page. It goes by the same name as my YouTube one. And you can just pretty much just go there into my shorts and just see the video for yourself. But anyways, yeah. Now it's time we look at YouTube Shorts. Now, ever since 2026, I think it's been happening since like June or like May, as of like 2026. I have been seeing that the comments are actually getting very positive. Here are just some. Let me just show you some. So yeah, that's just an example on basically on YouTube Shorts comments. If you get my whole point here. Now, basically the thing is on why are these comments so positive and other stuff? Well, let's just go through a quick rundown. One, YouTube Shorts itself has a lot of more people going on it compared to TikTok. Two, well, actually not TikTok, but rather YouTube Shorts, they basically do not have any type of sticker or image filter, which this is actually kind of useful since it genuinely just actually focuses on basically a lot of the people in the comments focus on the video. Like they don't actually post whatever type of stickers in the comments. They actually focus on the video. Now, for some reason, I've also been seeing that people are saying YouTube Shorts is a lot more happier than TikTok. I would probably agree with that, and I don't want to see any type of TikTok users coming here from YouTube, like YouTube users coming from TikTok. If you're gonna come here, then what are you doing here? Anyways, yeah, this it's just that I don't know what I'm gonna say. It's funny just how to see like you bully someone, like I'm able to say you bully someone for being dumb, but even now you yourself you're dumb, and that person you bully is now smart. For example, this is a definition of basically YouTube Shorts and TikTok. TikTok bullied YouTube, but now, well, basically I'm able to say. Let me just rephrase that. TikTok used to bully YouTube, but now TikTok is now getting stupider over time in simpler words like that. And TikTok's now going to be a good example of this. But somehow YouTube Shorts managed to evolve to a place. The thing is also basically on respect. For example, as we may know, basically Oliver Tree passed away back in June of 2026. Rest in peace to him, by the way. Of course, he died due to basically a helicopter crash. But we basically remember this way. Now, even though he may have stole songs and other stuff, I think, I'm not quite sure, just correct me, the YouTube Shorts comments were actually respected, even though he may have done bad stuff, they actually still missed him. However, the TikTok comments just genuinely got out of hand, they were starting to be rude and other stuff, which it's not very nice actually. I mean, you may have done probably bad stuff in your life, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't just be rude, mock them by their grave. I mean, personally, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna say about TikTok at this point. I mean, in terms of trends, TikTok is far better, but I noticed YouTube Shorts is starting to also get their trends at the same time as TikTok. So I would also probably want to go to YouTube Shorts. I don't know if I should post more YouTube Shorts comments, or like post those videos, other stuff. I don't know if I should do that or not. Because to be honest, remember this way. For me personally, I don't know. I'm not normally on TikTok a lot for a few reasons. One, it's just not really type of my place. Two, YouTube is the place where I started it all. Basically, I have way more shorts on YouTube compared to TikTok. And three, also, is I do not get a lot of views, followers, and likes on TikTok compared to YouTube Shorts here. Also, thanks guys for 167. Means a lot to me. So yeah, I actually want to hit 170. So yeah, let's just hope we get there. Probably like I'll hit it probably like in it's currently July now. I'll probably hit it in like August or September. I don't know, but either way, yeah. Either way, it was very nice. So I don't know if you pretty much found this video offensive. I'm sorry about that because you pretty much decided to do the terrible mistake on being here. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video on me doing a whole almost, let's see, a 9 minute docu or 10 minute documentary on basically, well, not documentary, but rather me just explaining on why YouTube Shorts is evolving and why it's getting worse and TikTok is just evolving, just please consider on like subscribing, drop your question in the comments, and yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Probably nobody will even be in the comments, but either way, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and bye bye.